The Rock, did not get along with Vince McMahon or Shane McMahon on television. But behind the scenes, The Rock and Vince are close friends, and these two former rivals on television shared an emotional moment backstage during the debut of Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. The Rock is also close friends with Vince's son and The Rock's one-time enemy, Shane McMahon. During Ronda Rousey's first year in wrestling, she faced members of the Riot Squad several times in both singles and tag team matches, and some fans were shocked when it was revealed that Ronda Rousey is close friends with the members of the Riot Squad. But Ronda is especially close with Liv Morgan, who Ronda believes will be the next big women's star in pro wrestling. Batista made his long-awaited return to wrestling in early 2019, as he returned to get revenge on Triple H. The two had an intense match at WrestleMania 35, and they seemed to truly dislike each other. But only a few months later, Triple H and Batista were spotted at the premiere of Batista's movie, Stuber, where the on-screen bitter enemies were all smiles, and showed the world that just because you are rivals on TV doesn't mean you can't be best friends in real life. If Stephanie McMahon had her way, Becky Lynch would have never been included in the main event at WrestleMania 35, because during the build-up to WrestleMania on television, Stephanie did everything she could to keep Becky Lynch from appearing at WrestleMania 35. But it seems that Becky wasn't too upset at Stephanie, because Becky was spotted hugging Stephanie McMahon backstage, and the two have appeared together at several charity events since then. When Vince McMahon and Roman Reigns appear on TV together, Vince does whatever he can to bury Roman Reigns and take him out. But behind the scenes, Roman Reigns is like a son to Vince McMahon, and they have a very special relationship, and Vince would never want to do anything to hurt Roman in real life. At the Crown Jewel pay-per-view in October 2019, Team Hulk Hogan faced off with Team Ric Flair. Hogan and Flair acted like bitter rivals, but in real life, that is not the case at all, because Hogan and Flair are best friends, which should come as a big surprise to most fans, because of their heated rivalry back in WCW. Hulk Hogan is also great friends with another rival of his, Sting. Hogan's feud with Sting took WCW to the top of the wrestling world for a short time in the 1990s. Alexa Bliss has a habit of becoming friends with her fiercest opponents, including Charlotte Flair, who Alexa has had many intense matches with. And Alexa also became best friends with Ember Moon after Alexa wrestled her on both Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. The Undertaker has wrestled some of the biggest legends in wrestling history, and sometimes the matches were so intense that fans assumed that there was no way that The Undertaker could ever be friends with any of his on-screen enemies. But now as The Undertaker's career is winding down, he doesn't seem to hold any grudges with any of his former opponents, because he is now very close friends with many of them. One of the most vicious feuds of 2019 was between AJ Styles and Ricochet, but behind the scenes, AJ and Ricochet are close friends, and AJ congratulated Ricochet backstage after he won the US title from him. Brock Lesnar has brutalized not only Rey Mysterio, but also Rey's son Dominic, as well as Rey's friend Cain Velasquez. But it seems that Rey must not be very mad at Brock for the bad things that he has done to him and the people who he loves on television, because Rey was recently spotted hanging out with Brock Lesnar backstage at a WWE event, and it seems that both Rey and Brock haven't let the fictional storylines that we see on TV interfere with their real-life friendship. Who are your favorite on-screen rivals who are friends in real life? Leave a comment and let me know. And also don't forget to click the subscribe button below for more Wrestling Top 10 videos.